League chat. Bayern versus Real Madrid actually gone 1-0 up with an Antoine Griezmann penalty, which is a little bit of a shame. Conceded by Albrighton, which is a little bit of a shame. Which is a little bit of a shame for Leicester, but they're now 1-0 down.
No, Bayern Munich just subbing. Real Madrid's currently possessing the ball. I'm surprised with it looks like they're putting on a really young team, having Morata starting up top.
Alright, cool. What minute are you in? 77th minute?
Yeah.
It's been the game's only been on for half hour.
No, it's been on for 77 minutes according to the stream.
I think you might have the wrong stream. I think that's a friendly match.
What stream are you using for Champions League?
On BBC Sport. BBC Sport. But no, to grab some beer.
For what?
At the party the Saturday.
Who'd you go with?
My mates.
Lionheart on the
No,
ball.
who'd you go with to get the beer?
Dencio to Lionheart. Oh, lose the ball.
Yeah, Luke, you're on the wrong stream.
Okay.
It's actually 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Arturo Vidal scored it, so you headed from about 6 yards out from a corner.
Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one.
You got the right one? Okay, now we've got the right one. We can get it underway.
It's in Spanish, sadly, so I've got to try and find a different one.
You don't really need to. Just watch the match and commentate over it. Or if anything happens, you know. But yeah, what a shame about Leicester, because according to my sources, it is actually just outside the area. It's a bad call from the referee. So, with a little prediction, Luke, what would you say the score would be?
What, Leicester and Atletico?
Yeah, that's on.
I reckon Leicester's got a chance of getting back into this. But at the moment, obviously, they're 1-0 down, so I'm going to say 1-0 to
1-0 to
Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, so you're going to say it's currently staying as that. ARDXTBEV.
ARDX.
TBEV, all in capitals. Yeah, I'd probably have to say there'll be a few more goals in this one, considering it also really depends on what time the goals come in. So say if someone scores before half time, that can really change the game. So like with say if Atletico do score before half time, then I definitely think that they are going to go on to storm this tie. But again, it's Leicester, so you can never say never. So currently the scores are both 1-0 in each game. It is Atletico Madrid with the goal, Antoine Griezmann with a penalty, and the Arturo Vidal for Bayern Munich with a 6-yard header from a corner. So one thing to mention right now is the current state of Arsenal, Luke. What do you think is going wrong there? What is your opinion on this?
My opinion, I'm an Arsenal fan, as you know. I feel like it's a mixture of everything. The players ain't playing for the manager. The manager is using two old tactics. Yes, he's revolutionised football by bringing in dieting systems and all these little things that help the players develop and grow into who they were. But I think he's been in charge for too long. It's been dragging out. Yes, Fergie did it for so long, but he was winning title on title on title for 20 years.
Yeah.
Arsenal gave him, after 2 years in a row of winning the FA Cup and fourth then third then second, making us think, oh, we're going to come first. From some fans. I feel Wenger's also let down from himself. He's going to ruin his amazing legacy. Just don't forget, he done an invincible season. I don't think he wants to go out on a low, and at the moment it seems like he's going to be going out on a low.
So you're saying quit while he's ahead?
On a low. And yeah, quit while he's ahead. And I also feel if he stays on next season, it's just going to get worse.
Okay, so you're saying limit damage control, thanks to the years, enjoy his retirement. Pretty much is what you're saying.
No, I don't think he should retire. He's still a good manager. I feel like he should go to a different team because I don't think it's necessarily him. But if you look at the way some players are playing, Bellerin, Ozil, Sanchez, they just don't seem. They say they want to play for him, but it just don't seem they do.
Yeah.
Look at the last game against Crystal Palace. He was dreadful.
I mean, like, I saw his face. His face could tell 1,000 stories, couldn't it?
It was honestly dreadful. I actually see Arsenal losing their top players next season in the summer if Wenger, Ozil, Sanchez looks like he's definitely Bellerin. I feel like, yes, he's not at the top at the moment, but he has the potential. Everyone knows he has the potential, but I don't feel like if Wenger stays, he's going to stay.
Yeah.
Bullshit. He's quite decent, but I don't think he's going to stay next season. He's not going to be getting the game time like he has previously. Ramsey, he's just been disgraceful recently. Look back 2 or 3 seasons ago, it looks like he was carrying the team. Giroud, he hasn't been scoring like he usually has been.
Yeah.
Shelny and since the starter's been back, he's been playing absolute blank. Shelny's been doing a decent job.
Keeping PG Luke, it's Soccer Saturday.
But he hasn't been doing good. And then also Monreal, compared last season where he was actually doing well against players like Messi, to this season where he's just getting destroyed by bloody.
Looking to get the ball forward here, Manchester City.
Let's think of a player. He's probably getting destroyed by players like Andy Carroll. Low pace players you would expect someone like him to be able to control.
Yeah, I see you mean. So who do you think could do the job then at Arsenal? And you got to think about the players who are available right now.
Well, I think for example, Ranieri, he could be a good choice.
You reckon?
Obviously, he had the amazing season last year with Leicester. Only thing I'd be worried about is obviously the start of this year wasn't the best at all.
Yeah. Do you think he can handle the egos of the players though?
Doing well to keep the ball.
Because let's face
a good
it.
One. Like, it doesn't seem like he could hold the egos of Leicester after they won the league.
Yeah.
And then just lost the concentration.
And would his style obviously fit Arsenal? That is the big question.
So if
I could pick any manager to take over in the world for Arsenal, it would definitely be the Borussia Dortmund manager. The name's completely out of my head, but the way he produced talent and the way they play in the last half, it would suit Arsenal a lot, and obviously the benefit of him being able to bring in such class players with such deals.
Yep.
You had Dembele last season. You've got Alexander who came in the just after the winter window. You've got so many class players at Dortmund.
But one thing you've got to remember though is
if he came to Arsenal, I feel like he could bring similar kind of young youth that we are lacking at the moment.
But one thing you've got to think of though is he at like you know the players that he's brought in, the Dortmund manager, can they actually live up to their potential? Do you honestly think that? Because he's brought a fair few, and to be honest, a few, not all of them are going to reach their max potential. For all we know, Isaac might just be another he might just be another like grain of dust in the wind. Someone who was hyped up to be everything.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but was a league with a sheet of paper and a bottle of gin. I don't know why I said that, but Dembele has been a wildfire in that league. He has easily been the player that people wouldn't have necessarily would have torn apart the league, but he's been really good for Borussia Dortmund.
But he is fairly old though. See, he's sort of like coming into his prime now. He's 21 years old now, I do believe, coming up to 22, and he is Dembele. He is older than most of the talent that you're referring to. For example, Pulisic.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, Dembele's. I'm sure he's like 22, isn't he? Is he 19?
Yeah, Dembele's 19.
Wow, Wowee. But there's nothing stopping him though from becoming another flop.
I know. All it takes is 1 or 2 seasons. You've seen
Yeah.
it with other players where they've been to clubs and they've just gone downhill.
I mean, you can't expect like let's say if they got 5 youth players, you could only probably expect maybe 2 to actually do the business.
Exactly, like you saw it with when Depay went to Manchester United. He flopped, but now to be fair, he's coming back on track with Lyon. He's scoring some goals, getting some assists, and he's doing pretty well for himself down in the French league.
Yeah.
A few players I wouldn't mind Arsenal signing if you'd like me to say, it would be Dolberg, obviously Dembele. I feel like out of everything we need to freshen up our youth more than anything, because the fans have nothing to look forward to. We've just got what is there.
Well, the thing is though, if you sign a load of young players, and keep them on the bench, how's that going to work for their development? Because let's say, for example, you do keep Alexis Sanchez and you play him up top every week. Who are you going to stick Kasper Dolberg, who's 19 years old or however old he is? Are you going to stick him over Alexis Sanchez or even Giroud, who's got a lot more experience? Because in the end, you'll just become another Chelsea of bringing in players, loading them out, and see if you can make profit off them.
This sounds like a bold statement, but I feel like this could be Giroud's last season or next season will be. You forget Giroud's getting old. I feel like we should sell him now and get the money for him, and then use the money to bring in someone young and rotate with Sanchez. If not rotate, then swap on around the 60th minutes. So yes, the youth player, well, not youth player, the young player won't be getting that much game time, but by the time Sanchez, if he's still here, by the time Sanchez goes, Dolberg will be at a level where he can step up, hopefully, and be the first team player.
Well, to be honest, you're not going to get many players like Giroud, who's happy to sit on the bench and he's a proven goal scorer. He can score goals, can't he?
Yeah, no, he can score goals.
He can score goals, but you're not going to get many who's a proven goal scorer and is happy to sit on the bench. Because let's face it, I'm pretty sure he knows he isn't going to start every week in, week out.
I know, but I feel like Arsenal, we play better when we're using fast-paced football. There's a few examples you can see. Obviously, when Welbeck came back, he scored that amazing goal to help us win the game.
Well, I think in like the past 10 years...
Day after they play, I think it was Giroud or someone else, they forget the pace, they don't play Walcott, and then we lose. I feel like we need to be using our pacey players. Oxlade on the left, Walcott on the right, or the other way around with them two, playing Welbeck up top. Midfield, Akam, Ozil. Maybe I feel like we need to bring in another Cam, because maybe it's not.
Yeah, Luke, I need to just stop you there right now because I do believe that there's a penalty to Bayern.
Literally to the opposition.
Will I be right in saying that?
I have no clue because I haven't got the stream up. I can't get it.
Well, if you like BBC Sport, we can do it. But right now, there's a penalty to Bayern from a handball. I was waiting to see if it has been scored yet. Because if they do score this, it will put them in the pole position to go on and win this tie.
Yes, he went over on his ankle, but we all know
it's missed. Arturo Vidal has skied it.
Many thanks, Jeff.
How about that? What do you reckon? Pressure? Do you reckon the pressure got to him?
Maybe.
Manchester City going to make a change here.
To know that, you'd have to look at the technique of what the Bayern player is using.
But right now, all we know is.
Stream as soon as I can for this.
How about Leicester City?
Well, the best way I can compare this penalty is to Chris Waddle. Remember when he skied it for England? Missed out on the finals of the World Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of like that. So it currently stays with as a 1-0 to Bayern Munich. They are unable to capitalise on their chance. And it seems like Leicester are going absolutely crazy at the ref because it seems like they're not giving away. It seems like the ref isn't really in favour of them. There's been a conspiracy that apparently Spanish teams are actually favoured in the Champions League. Would you agree with that, Luke?
Yeah, I've heard. If you didn't know, there's a rule in the Spanish league which you would think would be banned, but you can do this. Basically, say Bayern Munich are at the top and they need the points to win.
Yeah.
They could say to the Villa, if you lose this game, we'll pay your players £160,000 each.
Is that a rule?
And they could do that without getting caught by the UEFA or FIFA.
Wow. How about that, eh? Well, we can't really say this is true because if that is true, then we might have just started an international conspiracy. But who knows? It could be true. It might not be. But it's now half time at the Leicester City match, and it's currently 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. And personally, I think that they'll take that Leicester.
But what a good
A
chance that was for
1-0 deficit at half time. It's not the worst result that they could have hoped for. At least they actually have a chance of getting back into the game.
Exactly, like they could be in a worse position.
Yeah.
At the moment.
But the thing is, though, next goal is absolutely. Sorry.
No, you speak.
So I say next goal is absolutely crucial. If Leicester gets it, they're in. If Atletico gets it, I think it's game over.
The cross is in.
Are they playing home or away?
It's in Spain for the first leg.
So, to be fair, they are at a disadvantage. You expect it to lose one or by one goal at the moment because of obviously where they are internationally, because they're not going to be having as much support as the Spanish team would be.
It also depends on how much they dig in. Can they actually? Do you reckon they can actually hold it? Because this is going to be straight back to the 2012 Champions League final with the Chelsea. Remember how we just defended and defended and defended?
Well, with all the pre-season behind them and all the
Bayern Munich running an interesting team at the moment. Ingo Neuer, Lahm right back, Alaba centre back, left back, Martinez and Boateng in the centre back spot, Thiago and Alonso centre midfield. Ribery, Robin are having, I can't see the goalkeeper, but they've got Carvajal, who's on a yellow card currently, in right back. Left back, like Marcelo, Nacho and Ramos in centre backs, Cruz, Casemiro and Modric in centre midfield with Cruz on a yellow card, Benzema in striker, right wing Bale, left wing Ronaldo.
Leicester City.
Okay, that sounds interesting. For my teams, it's a bit weird that we're doing the teams at half time. But Atletico Madrid are running Oblak in goal, Juan from right back, Savic and Godin, at centre back. Left back Felipe Luis, right mid Carrasco, centre mid Gabi and Inguez, I think that is. Left mid Koke, Torres and Griezmann are up top. Leicester running a bit of a weird team, to be honest. Schmeichel in goal, Danny Simpson right back, Benaluane centre back, who's I do believe I think he's a Tunisian international. Hoof and Fuchs to complete the defence. Mahrez, Drinkwater, Ndidi, and Albrighton across the midfield, and Okazaki and Vardy up top. Now, you'd think, it's like Morgan's not even in the team. He must be injured. That shows how much research we do.
That is true. Very interesting to see by the team.
Yeah. You can definitely tell that they've missed Kante because they're playing a player like Ndidi, who I suppose you can compare with Kante, can't you? Who's someone who's really quick on across the ground. I suppose it's not a bad team. Yeah. Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Thank you.
It's about 2 minutes. Not buying anyone. It's for the body. But yeah, it ain't exactly a bad team. It's It's probably not one that can actually beat this Atletico Madrid side though. I definitely would expect a loss this game. But let's talk about the Juventus Barcelona match last night. So it ended up 3-0 to Juve, which is a little bit of a shock to be honest. I did expect Juve to win, but not by 3-0, surely.
Was that against Barcelona?
Yeah.
Damn, that's an interesting scoreline. But you did see Barcelona bring it back against. Was it?
Brighton
Who was
and
it? They
Hove
brought it
Albion, 1.
against.
Crystal Palace 1. Chelsea 1. Manchester United
PSG.
I think.
PSG.
Everton
Yeah,
2.
PSG.
Arsenal,
PSG winning
2.
5-0
Leicester
against
City,
them.
2.
Was it or 5-1?
Southampton 1.
They were 4-0 up, I think. Yeah, they were 4-0 up and then
1.
made it
Newcastle
five. Made
Into
it.
the second game,
Swansea
they,
City,
Barcelona
1.
come and just
Tottenham
destroy them.
Hotspur, 0.
Neymar
West
being the
Bromwich
crucial key
Albion,
into
West
that
Ham United,
formula.
1.
Do you think Neymar will stay at Barcelona? Because there's a lot of people saying that it looks like he might come to the Premier League.
There's rumours that he's going to Chelsea.
What do you think of that? Because you being a Chelsea fan.
I'd be very interested, and to be honest, it wouldn't be a bad replacement for Hazard. If Hazard does go.
But who would you rather have, Hazard or Neymar? Because personally, I'd rather have Hazard because he's experienced in the BPL, and he does have quite a lot of class.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely prefer Hazard. But if Hazard did go, then I'd happily accept Neymar.
But imagine this, Neymar and Hazard on the same team. That'd be some bloody attack, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but where would he fit in though?
Hazard and Cam.
We don't play with a Cam though.
Fair enough, I don't know the Chelsea team. Hazard up top.
Well, we're currently rocking a 3-4-3 with obviously the normal three centre backs of Cahill, Aspi and Louise. Right mid / right wing back would be Moses. Centre mid Matic or Fabregas, and obviously the beast Kante. And then you got Marcus Alonso left mid with Hazard, Pedro / Willian and Costa up top. So unless Willian and Pedro just decide to retire, for example, that's when we can fit Neymar in, but we can't fit him in elsewhere. Yeah.
What do you do if your rivals get him? Because there's been a lot of talk of Mourinho
Oh, thank you.
running, but also to be fair, he did try and dispatch
How
that
else is there?
happening.
They're doing what?
They're losing 1-0.
So bad.
Yeah. Say that again, Luke, sorry?
The rumours about Man U signing him, but Mourinho then dispatched them rumours in the interview, didn't he? In the interview he had.
It's quite funny, to be honest. They could have had a world-class striker.
Who do you think, out of all the lower teams that have never won the BPL, who do you think could be the next Leicester?
Stoke.
Stoke.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What about Everton? Because they've been playing pretty well this season.
No, I think Stoke will. Either Stoke or West Brom.
Speaking of Everton, what do you think of the rumours of Lukaku coming back to Chelsea after a few years?
I wouldn't mind it, but again, where would he fit?
To be fair, maybe swap him with Diego Costa.
Not when he's doing the business right now. Even like Batshuayi can't even get in the squad, let alone Lukaku over Costa.
Very true. So where do you think he would go? Do you think he'd go into Mourinho's system, playing as the holding midfielder? Pardon me.
Lukaku
Yeah, Lukaku.
playing as a holding midfielder.
Well, I mean, like Mourinho likes a system where
You mean target man?
the striker holds the ball.
Oh, it's like a target
You know what
man.
I mean? Yeah. Basically, I said the wrong term. 'Cause I'm an idiot.
The thing is that I think Lukaku isn't as much of a target man as we think. You can pump balls up to him; he will keep it down. But most of his goals are like from one-on-ones, from getting in behind, because he has got that added pace, isn't he? If I go quiet, it's because I'm eating. I know I'm a pig, but I can't stop.
Okay, Ellis, I'm just going to go downstairs to get some food.
What, he's gone? Might as well buy Zuma. Right, for this team I'm probably going to have to... I'm trying to give as much rotation as possible. Actually, yeah, it's rotation, isn't it? Right, let's simulate this match. And it's a... We better win this. 1-0 win. Davis literally just about got the win.
Champions Cup. Liverpool 3, Dundalk 0. Anderlecht 2,
Quite a good offer for
Rapid
Zuma,
Wien
actually.
1. English League Cup. Arsenal 1, Colchester United 1. Arsenal won 4-3 on penalties. Aston Villa 1,
56 for
Milton
him.
Keynes
Got
Dons
40.
0. Burnley 0, Birmingham City 1. Charlton Athletic 1, Fleetwood Town 2. Chelsea 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0.
Hello, Ellis. You
Leeds
there?
United
Yeah, I'm
2,
back.
Hull City
Okay,
2.
my
Leeds United
the
won
pie decided to
5-4
piss me out. I'm
on
going to see if I can
penalties.
find the
Leicester City
Leicester
1,
one.
Rochdale 0.
You're doing the Bayern Munich match, mate.
2, Barnsley 1. Nottingham Forest
What's
2.
that?
I thought you were doing the
Vale
Bayern
2.
Munich match.
Nottingham Forest won 4-3
I can't
on
find the
penalties.
stream.
Alright,
Peterborough
then.
United
I'll
1,
cover
Everton 3.
Bayern
Plymouth
Munich then.
Argyle 1, Swansea City 2. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Ipswich Town 1. Sheffield Wednesday
Everyone's leaving the party now.
4-3 on penalties. Stoke City 2, Rotherham United 0.
Who are they facing? Atletico.
Walsall 2, Northampton Town.
No, they're
0.
facing Madrid.
West Ham
Real.
United 3, Coventry City 0.
Madrid Real.
Yeah. No, Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid.
Oh,
Bayern Munich versus Real. Being a football fan, I would have thought that was a little bit obvious.
I'm on about Leicester.
Oh, Leicester. Sorry, it's they're playing Atletico Madrid. Yeah.
Thank you, Ellis.
Excuse me. We were staying in Paris. Right, we just kicked off in the Leicester match. Second half is underway. Andy King has come on for Shinji Okazaki, which is quite interesting. They're probably going to play Vardy as a lone striker and give Andy King a little bit more of a free roll, just so he can spray the business about. You know what I mean? And so far, there's been no updates in nothing. So there's really nothing to report on right now. I've just been kicked from the party. And I got kicked out. No.
Fucking party connections today.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Aye, aye, aye. And it was kicked off with Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. Currently 1-0 in that game. In fact, it's 1-0. In fact, it's 1-0 in both games. So. Not exactly hard to remember.
Bournemouth 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Manchester United 3, Swansea City 1, Newcastle United 2, Middlesbrough 2, Tottenham
So what do you
Hotspur
expect to see
1,
from in the second half from
Aston
Leicester?
Villa 2, Watford 1, West Bromwich Albion 1,
What's that?
West Ham United
What do you expect
2,
in the second half for Leicester?
City 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Leicester City with 7
Get
points.
something up
In
at the
second,
moment.
Manchester United with 7 points.
All these live
In
streams I'm
third,
looking
West
at
Ham United
bloody,
with 7 points. In fourth, Newcastle United with 5
not
points.
going
In fifth, Watford with 5 points.
right now.
In sixth,
Well, the
Chelsea
PA
with
system at
4
the
points.
Vincente Calderon, which is where Leicester are playing, it's actually had to go off informing that an English passport has been found in the stadium, which means, well, someone would have had a nasty shock, wouldn't they?
Heading up the table, second bottom, Liverpool
What's
with
that?
1 point.
Imagine leaving your passport
Third
at
bottom,
a
Crystal
stadium.
Palace with 1 point. Fourth bottom, Southampton with 1 point.
Well, your mic's
Fifth
cutting out,
bottom,
mate.
West Bromwich
Imagine
Albion
leaving your
with 2
passport
points.
at a stadium.
All I can hear is imagine leaving your.
Imagine leaving your passport at a stadium. Can you hear me?
Ouch.
Yeah.
I literally, all I heard was passport or something like that.
Yeah, a passport was found at the Vincente Calderon.
Had a Calgary on.
That's where what are they called? I can't even remember their names. That's where Atletico Madrid play.
Vertical?
Yeah, that's where they play. Oh, and there's been a goal at we've got goal alert. Bayern Munich 1, Real Madrid 1, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, who else would have scored it?
How did we score?
I'm just waiting for that information to come through now. This takes a while for all the information to come in. But that away goal, it's fair to say that it's made the game interesting. Currently, Real Madrid are in the driving seat. Yeah, good. Okay, so this is Cristiano Ronaldo's first Champions League goal since December. This is 96. It's a Carvajal cross into the box. He's found space. He could find space in Gemma Collins' bed. Let's face it. And he's managed to volley it from 8 yards out into the Bayern goal. It's currently 1-0. This gets it interesting, to say the least. And I'm out of the party. Alright, mate, I'm going to have to end the stream now because I've got to come off this now. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
I've got to come off this now, so I'll end the stream now, but we'll do more of this, yeah?
Well, you got to go off.
Yeah. But we'll do more of this, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. See that.